Have yourself a scary little Christmas. Make Krampus gay. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a fun short little tag for you. This was created by David over at David's Book Reviews, and it is the Krampus tag. I keep looking over here because I have the questions right here. I do have horns somewhere, but I don't know where they are, so instead I've got talons. I've got vicious nails. My bilingual friend the other day, he couldn't think of the word for what my nails were, and then he Google translated and he said deadly, and I'm like, yeah, they are deadly. Don't touch my food, I'll kill you. So I get very Italian when I have fake nails on. It's all about the hands. We have 9 questions here, and let's see what kind of answers I can get out of the old noggin. Oh, stab myself in the temple. Out of the old noggin. Question number 1. The man himself. Which fictional character would best portray the Christmas demon? First of all, sexist. I'm kidding. I do have a female character though. So I recently read Brilliant by Sophie White, and there is a character of, I think it's Mamo. Oh, I think it's Moray. I think it's Moray. Is it Moray? It is Moray. She's the grandmother in this, and not that she's, I mean, she's not a great person, but not that she's a terrible person, but I just think she's the type of woman that, you know, she does what needs to be done. If she's gotta beat a couple of kids, she's a woman to do it. So Moray from Brilliant by Sophie White I think will be a good one to play Krampus. The second one, which fictional character deserves to be visited by Krampus? I think I answered this in another recent one. It's the mother. She's actually called Mother in a book, but she is like the most horrible person ever in Goddess of Everything. Yeah, I think send him over twice, send him over again. You know, she deserves it, believe me. If you read that book, she deserves everything she gets. Question 3 is Bedtime Stories. What is a horror book that best fits the festive season? Other than Served Cold, which is right up here, I've been thinking about this recently. The Shining. I think The Shining, because everyone always says that Die Hard is a Christmas movie. For me, The Shining is a Christmas movie, because, you know, it's snow, and it's family driving you crazy, and it's doing anything for a drink, and it's there being way more food than you need or you're ever gonna touch, and kids just making the most annoying repetitive noises with their toys, you know what I mean? So I think The Shining is a good Christmas festive book. Question number 4 is Devilish Gifts. What is one strange fictional item you would like to receive from Krampus? So I was thinking about this one. I recently did a Lord of the Rings marathon, and what I would like, I probably should, I think it's Stinger. Have I remembered it correctly? Frodo's sword, knife in Lord of the Rings, the one that lights up blue whenever orcs are near. If I could get Stinger, because everyone wants a sword, and if I could have it by my bed, and if it lit up blue when like an intruder came in that wanted to harm me in some way, had bad intentions, you know, that way if I heard noises, I could just look at my sword and I could be like, oh, nobody bad's here, no need to go crazy, because you do hear noises sometimes and you get a bit yeah, the imagination starts going. So if I get Stinger that could do that, that would be pretty cool. Next question is food, glorious food. What is one unusual food, fictional or real, you would like to eat for Christmas dinner? Whatever the hell they were eating in the movie Parasite, there is a noodle dish that the housekeeper has to make really quickly for the rich woman coming home, and I was sitting in that cinema thinking that is the most delicious looking bowl of noodles I've ever seen in my life. And then when I looked it up afterwards, apparently it's not a real thing, but everyone wanted it so much that it's become a real thing now. So whatever those noodles were, delish. Question number 6. Home for Christmas. What is one dark and dangerous fictional location you would like to visit for Christmas? So again, I'm talking about The Shining. I've got The Shining in my head because I have a burlesque gig in a couple of weeks and my act is based on The Shining. So The Shining is just stuck in my head. I've got the song Moonlight, the Stars and You. It's the song at the very end, stuck in my head. I would like to visit the hotel in The Shining. Probably wouldn't come out of there alive. You never know though. You never know. I would like to visit that. That would be creepy. Or I'm reading the second book of Deirdre Sullivan's Now Precious Catastrophe, and the two girls live in a huge castle. So that would be kind of cool. You know, I'd love to just roam around a castle for a while, find all little hidden passages and stuff. Again, weird things are happening in that castle, so who knows, could get killed there too. It'll be an adventure. Number 7 is location. Where would you like to travel with Krampus? Or who would you like to visit with him and why? I'm going to say Iceland, just because I've always wanted to go to Iceland. And I think I recently helped edit with my Fiverr gig a story for someone who was writing about a creature sort of terrorizing Iceland, and the landscape there can be like beautiful but also kind of grotesque, and I'd love to see the Northern Lights. And I think Krampus would be able to keep me warm. I'm quite a cold person. I think he'd have a lot of spare furs going on, you know? I think he could help me out. Question number 8, locking horns. What is it? Have you ever seen the movie The Rocker? He's like, lock them with me. Yes, lock your horns with me. What fictional character, good or evil, would you like to see battle against Krampus? Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be mentioning this until the day I die. Which one though? Which one? Okay. I recently saw one of the greatest movies I've ever seen. It's called Or, which is Rise, Roar, Revolt. It's an Indian movie. It's on Netflix. You gotta watch it. It's so over the top. It's glorious. So either Ram or Beam. I'd like to see Ram doing it because I think he's got more flourish. He's a bit more over the top. So I'd like Ram, that guy. I think, yeah, I want to see him. Question number 9, spreading the fear. What book, fiction or non-fiction, would Krampus give to Santa for Christmas and why? Why? I think Krampus is better at doling out punishments than gift giving. So I think he would get him something atrocious, like the freaking Elon Musk audiobook that keeps showing up on YouTube every time I open it. I think he would get him that because it's like he sees it all the time. It's at the top of the charts, and then Santa would be like, oh, thanks, it's great, and he wouldn't expect anything better in the future. You know, I think he would just be not great at buying presents. So yeah, something terrible like that, possibly. And then he'd get back to, you know. So, that is my Krampus tag. So thanks so much for joining me. Hope you're having a scary Christmas, and I shall see you in the next video.